In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Allen Iverson and 11 amazing moments that he had that we can all learn from. So let's get down and let's check him out. So Allen Iverson was a fantastic guard, and what he's doing right here is absolutely fantastic, and you can do it as well. So here when he's dribbling up the court, obviously in some kind of a fast break, what is he doing? Well, of course, this player is trying to force him towards that left side. But as a guard, we should all know that we should be going against the momentum of the players who are trying to defend us and away from help defense, and that's what Allen Iverson was able to do here. He was also able to get that ball high off glass with a high release to get it over top of that center. Small jabs work extremely well, but here we don't have a jab, and we still see the defensive player who took a small step over. We can see that right here, and you never want to go for a jab when the player is actually doing a negative step. The reason for that is it means that that player is going to be attacking the opposite side, in which case that's what happens here. And then we see Allen Iverson able to stop quickly off 2 feet for that pull-up. He was able to do this because he had the angle towards the rim. He went for a hard right-left shot with a very high release, which was able to get it over top of the defenders. This next clip, he does a quick fake forward that backs up his defender just slightly. And then when he attacks that left side, he has that negative step. I cannot stress this enough. This will give you much more speed, much more first step quickness. He's able to attack that left side, and he does a quick snatch back. Now, why was this so effective for Iverson? Well, this was so effective because that first step was so long. That made it look to the defender that he was going to attack that left side, and when he did that, he was able to cross back, and then when he hopped into his shot, notice right there, when he crosses over and hops up, he lands on both feet the exact placement that he wants them so that he's able to go up for his shot. He would not have been able to get open this much if he didn't take that first big step as quick as he did to be able to back up that defender. Attacking here, the rim, he's able to get the angle because he gets his left shoulder in front of the right shoulder of his defender, and then he's able to go up for that, I would say, finger roll-ish style shot, floater these days. So here when he jabs right, again, his jabs were always usually negative steps, and the defenders usually always went for them, and he attacked the top foot. You always want to attack that top foot because, of course, now that player has to rotate his body around, and that does take time. So when he's attacking this left side, on his second dribble, he takes a long step, and then he takes a step back towards that left side. Now, why was that so effective? Well, first off, he does that long step in front of that defender, which then moves that defender slightly away from the angle that Iverson is about to go towards to take this shot, but also by going out towards his left side, that automatically gets his right arm in line with the basket much faster so that now he can get that shot off faster. Also, what we really like to see with Iverson is his ability to use footwork off the catch and shot. So here he comes from a pin down screen, and he's got his feet. Really watch his feet when he is receiving this pass. Really watch. He turns his shoulders and hips at the exact same time when he catches that ball. He catches it on that right foot, and then he takes a long step left-right to get his right side in line so that he can go up for that shot. The snatchback was very important. Now, of course, here he's burning the Toronto Raptors, but something else that we should really look at his snatchback is how low his shoulders are. The lower your shoulders are, the more lower your gravity is, which then means that you can change directions much faster than the defender, and of course here he is able to lose the defender. Even small jabs like this, if you notice that the defender backs up just slightly off of a jab, you can go up for a shot much easier because now with that jab, you notice that step back. Well, guess what? You can pull up for a shot. If you don't even think about that defender, just think of making it, you should be able to get it off. Now, this is another angle, but here he takes that jab. Notice how this defender took about 3 steps back. That's very important because now you've created that much distance. Don't even think about your defender. Know that you can get this shot off and go up for that shot. Now, really watch the footwork here. When he does the snatch back towards the right side, he wants to get back towards his left side so that way he can get that arm in line. So he pushes off of his right foot into the hop, and that will allow him to get both of his feet down for his shot. You don't want to be pushing off your left foot here, because then you're not going to be able to get your right side around. You really want to be able to push off of that right foot so that you can do that quick hop into your shot. That is a very, very important skill to have when you're taking these shots. Even with these killer crossovers, we can see fantastic footwork. So he dribbles up towards that defender, he jabs like if he's about to attack that side, which then creates the top foot over here. When he crosses back, he's attacking that top foot, keeping his shoulders below his defender's shoulders, which then allows him to have the advantage. And then when he goes for this 2-foot layup, he goes right left. That's very important because, of course, that right foot down first and then angling that left foot where he wants to go, he can go off of 2 feet, and he's able to then, of course, have the angle to the basket. This is another very important skill, being able to take a quick dribble back, split those feet open, make it look like you're about to drive towards that left side, and then cross back over. Get your shoulders below your defender's shoulders. Now, this defender was trying really hard, but that is just not going to work for him. You also need to have your body almost at a 45-degree angle to be able to be as fast as you possibly can so that you can get to that rim, and that's what happens here. Allen Iverson was one of the greatest players of all time. If you have enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe. Of course, I'll see you guys again in my next video.